And hello again, BNJ middle school students. Let's continue with more proverbs. And we will begin with number 10, so let's go. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Means that it's necessary to practice to get better, or the only way to get better is to practice. It stresses the importance of practicing. So practice makes perfect means that it's necessary to practice to get better, or to do things over and over again. Practice means to do things over and over again. All right. Practice makes perfect, that it's necessary to do things over and over again to get better. The only way to get better is to practice. And on to number 11, out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind means to remove things from your life so that they don't remind you of them. Let's say that a man breaks up with his girlfriend. The girlfriend is really upset. So she removes things in her life, maybe a picture or an article of clothing, something that is his, that reminds her of him. She removes those from her life. She gets rid of them. And she could say, out of sight, out of mind. So she doesn't see them, so she won't be reminded of her ex-boyfriend. All right, let's keep going with number 12. No news is good news. No news is good news is an expression or a proverb that means that no news is good news. It means that if nothing is happening, that's good. If nothing is happening, that is better than something bad happening. So you should be happy that nothing is happening, because it could be bad if something is happening. So no news is good news means that if nothing is happening, that is better than something bad happening. I know that's confusing. I'll just reread over it again. All right, and on to number 13. Better late than never. Better late than never. Usually this refers to maybe work that's handed in. It's better that it's done. That it's done or finished rather than not doing it at all. Rather than not doing it at all. It's better that it gets done. So better late than never means it's better that it's done or finished rather than not doing it at all. So it's better to do something late than not do it at all. It's a piece of cake. This one's really easy. It's a piece of cake is it's a piece of cake. It means it's easy. It's really easy. That's what that one means. It's really easy. It's a piece of cake. All right. Well begun is half done. Well begun is half done. Means that the hardest part of starting something, the hardest part of doing anything is starting. So let's say that I really want to learn how to do something new. The hardest part is trying it out and beginning to do so. So well begun is half done. So just starting on something, it makes it that much easier to finish something. Number 16, a friend is need is a friend indeed. Friend in need. Friend in need is a friend indeed. friend in need is a friend. So a friend in need is a friend in need means that a friend who helps you when you are in need is a true friend. So a friend in need is a friend indeed. So it means that a friend who helps you when you are in need is a true friend. Walls have ears simply means be careful what you say because you don't know who is listening. So walls have ears, be careful what you say because you don't know who is listening. And number 18, blood is thicker than water means family relations or ties are more important than relationships with other people, such as friends. So blood is thicker than water means family relations or ties are more important than relationships with other people, such as friends. All right, and let's continue with the dialogues after the expressions and identify the proverb that we previously went over. So dialogue number 1. Jane, how was the science competition last weekend? It was a disaster. My team members couldn't work together. What do you mean? All of them thought that their ideas were the best, and they wouldn't listen to anybody else's ideas. That's too bad, so you didn't do well in the competition. Actually, we didn't even finish our project before the deadline. That was terrible. So which proverb do you think fits this dialogue? Think about it. So which one do you think it is? So, which one is it? The correct answer is too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many cooks spoil the broth is for number 1. Because there are too many people working together, or they couldn't work together because there are too many ideas. So too many cooks spoil the broth. And what about number 2? Judy, did you finish packing your bag for your trip? Yes, I did. Did you put your passport in your bag? Of course I did. I even made a copy of it. Good. Make sure you don't take your flight ticket with you. Make sure you take your flight ticket with you, too. Come on, Dad. I already double-checked everything. Well, you can never be too careful about whatever you do. So which proverb fits that dialogue? Which one do you think it is? Which one? So that one is pretty difficult, but I think that the girl would say it's a piece of cake, meaning what she's doing is really easy, so maybe her father should not worry. So it's a piece of cake for her. It's easy for her to pack, and she double-checked everything. So her trip is a piece of cake. And on to number 3. Congratulations on winning the MVP award, Mr. Park. Thank you. How did you become such a great player? Actually, I was not really good when I first started playing baseball, but I practiced a lot. What did you do? When my team practiced, I was always the first player to arrive and the last player to leave. Oh, I see. That's why you became such a good player. So, this one is, which one do you think it is? Which proverb fits this dialogue? Practice makes perfect. Very good. All right, and number 4. Hey Minju, what are you doing? I'm retyping my essay. Why? You told me that you finished it yesterday. I did, but I lost my file. My computer got a virus. What? I told you to update your virus software as often as possible. Oh, I just updated it. Come on, you should be more prepared to prevent something bad from happening. Which proverb fits this dialogue? Which one do you think fits this dialogue? I think that it's the early bird catches the worm. Meaning, if the virus software had been updated, she wouldn't have a problem. If she had done things ahead of time, she wouldn't have a problem. So the early bird catches the worm is the one that fits dialogue number 4. All right, see you later. Bye.